Hello everyone, today let us know about the project Handicrafts. So we can find the zipped file source code. Let us extract the file here, and we can also find database backup file. Let us extract the database backup file. We can see that extraction is in process. Once the extraction is complete, we can view the files that are inside the folders. So here in the source code folder, we can find all the PHP files that are required to run the project. And in the database backup file, we can see the SQL file which is required to import the database. Now let us copy the source code folder and let us paste this in C drive. Inside the exam control panel in htdocs folder. This is because I have installed exam control panel in C drive. You have to paste wherever you have installed it under XAMPP in htdocs folder. So the source code has been copied to the htdocs folder. Now let us start XAMPP control panel. So in the XAMPP control panel, open Apache and MySQL servers. You have to start Apache and MySQL server here. You can see that the servers are running. Now copy the name of the folder source code. Now open the browser. So here I am using Chrome browser. You can use any of the browsers. Type localhost/phpMyAdmin. This will open the database MySQL. So here we can view the different databases. We can create the database. Since we already know the database name, we have to create the database name same as the database backup file we have. So Handicrafts is the name of the database. Click on create. This will create the database. Now we can see there are no tables. We can create the tables, but since we already have the backup file, let us import. So click on choose file and import the file what we already have. Click on go. So this would take some time. Now the import is completed and we can view the different tables inside the database. Open a new tab, then type localhost/ and paste the source code. This is Handicrafts web application. Here the artists can sell their produces, that is the different handmade handicrafts, and the different customers can purchase it, and also the artists can hire the workers for their artwork, and the admin can also sell the different art related tools in the application. Admin is the one who manages the entire activities of the web page. So let us log in as the admin. The admin must log in using the login ID and the password. The default login ID is admin and the password is admin. The admin dashboard is available to view. Under articles in blogs, so here the admin and the viewers can view the various blogs related to handicraft. By clicking on read more, the blog can be read. Under news, the various news related to craft and handicrafts can be viewed here. By clicking on read more, the more information about the news can be read. Under art kit, here the different items that are required for art, that is tools or equipments, that are put for sale by the admin. The customers or the artist or the laborers can buy the products. By clicking on the product, people can buy it to buy, they have to log in either as a customer or as an artist. In artist market, here the items are put for sale. These items are the crafts made by the artist. So by click on view more, we can view the crafts in detail, that is who has posted it and all the details about the craft. To request for purchase, we have to log in to the web page. Under hire, we can view various laborers who are wishing to work with the artist. So by clicking on view more, we can view the details about the workers. Their work profile can be viewed, and the artists can also download their biodata and they can send a request for them for work. In my account, under report, in customer account report, here the various customers who have registered to the portal are available to view. All their details is available to view for the admin. It can be deleted as well as edited by the admin. Under report, in artist account report, here the artists who have been registered to the portal along with all their personal details can be viewed by the admin, and the admin can edit the artist details as well as they can delete it. In art kit product billing report, here the product purchases made under art kit that can be viewed, and under view bill, the bill can be viewed by the admin. In artist market, so here the producers of the artists purchased by different customers can be viewed by the admin. This can be edited as well as deleted. Under artist market produce purchase request, so here the request made by different customers to the artist to buy certain products can be viewed here. The status of the request can also be viewed by the admin here. In artist market produce billing report, here once the produce is purchased, the purchase details can be viewed by the admin. In general settings, under add admin, here the admin can add the various other admins. To add the admin, the name of the admin must be mentioned, and then the login ID of the admin is required. The passwords and the confirm password must be entered. The password must be minimum of 8 characters and maximum of 16 characters in length. The status must be selected as active. Here the login ID must not contain any digits. It should have only the alphabets. So change the login ID and click on submit. The admin record will be inserted successfully. We can view the admin record or the list of admins under general settings in view admin. So under view admin, in my account under general settings in view admin, we can view the various admins who are having authority to access the web page. So the admin details can be edited as well as deleted by the admin. Under change password or change my password, here the admin can change their password details, that is they must enter the old password, new password and confirm password. Under add country, admin can add the different countries followed by the description about the country must be entered, and the status must be selected as active. Once the country is added, the state can be added here, and the country can be viewed by clicking on View Country. The various countries can be viewed here, and the admin can also edit and delete these details. Under Add State, the different states of different countries which has been added can be added here. So by selecting the country, state must be entered, and then the description about that state must be added, and the status must be selected as active. To view the various states added, we can view under View State. Under View State, we can view different states or provinces of different countries. This can be edited as well as deleted. There is a search box where the admin can type the name of the state and we can view it in detail. In General Settings, in Add City, the cities of different states of several countries can be added. To add the city, we must select the country followed by the state of that country, and then the name of the city must be entered. The description about the city is required, and the status must be selected as active. Once the city is entered, it can be viewed under View City. The various cities can be viewed, and there is a search box. By searching the city name in the search box, we can view the city details. This can be deleted as well as edited by the admin. Under My Account, in Artist Settings, under Add Crafts category. So here different categories of crafts can be added here. The name of the category must be mentioned. Once the category name is added, the image related to that particular category must be selected, and then the description about that category can be given here. Once the description is added, status must be selected as active, and clicking on Submit will add the category record. This can be viewed under Artist Settings in View Crafts category. So various categories of crafts can be viewed here. This can be deleted as well as edited by the admin. Under Artist Settings in View Craft Types, once the category is added, we can add the types of categories. So by selecting the category, we can add different types of craft that can be made under that particular category. Then the description about that particular type, then image related to that particular type must be selected, and the status must be selected as active, and clicking on Submit, the type will be added. To view the type, we can click on View Craft Types. So let us add one more craft type. Let us choose the image, and let's check the status as active. Clicking on Submit will add the craft type record. Under Artist Settings in View Craft Types, here we can view the different types of crafts. This can be deleted as well as edited by the admin. Under Add Crafts Variety, the different varieties of crafts. To add the variety, we must select the category, then the type of craft must be selected, and then the variety of craft must be mentioned. The image related to it must be selected. And the description about the variety must be selected, entered or mentioned, then the status must be selected as active. By clicking on submit, variety record will be inserted. Let us add one more variety for the another craft type. The image must be selected. Then the description about the variety must be mentioned. The status must be selected as active. So once the variety record is added, this can be viewed under View Variety. The various varieties added can be viewed by the admin here. This can be edited as well as deleted by the admin. Under Worker, in View Worker, the various workers who have been registered to the portal can be viewed by the admin. Admin can download their biodata, admin can delete their details, as well as admin can edit their details. Under View Worker Request, here the request made by various artists to different workers can be viewed, and the request can also be deleted by the admin here. Admin has this authority. Under Art Kit, in Add Art Kit category. So here this is to add the Art Kit category. So here this category will be displayed in the Art Kit module. The name of the category must be entered, and then the image relevant to it must be selected. The description about the category can be given in the description box. Then the status must be selected as active. The category record is inserted. This can be viewed under View Art Kit category. The various Art Kit categories can be viewed. The admin can edit or delete these records. Under Add Art Kit, so here the admin can add the various art kits by selecting the category. The name of the product must be entered. Then the description about the product can be given. Then the image must be selected. So since this is a product to be uploaded, there are 5 images that has to be uploaded here. First image will be the primary image, which will be displayed, and the other images will be scrolling images. Quantity type must be selected, and then the cost must be entered, and then the status must be selected as active, and clicking on submit, this will put the item for sale under Art Kit module. Let us add one more product. Let us select the category. The name of the product must be mentioned, and description about the product can be given. Then the images must be selected. So here we have to select 5 images. The first image will be the primary image. Then there are followed by 4 other images, which will give the better idea about the product to help the customers or the artist purchase. Then the quantity type and the cost must be selected. Status must be selected as active. Clicking on submit, the item will be put for sale under Art Kit. To view this under Art Kit, view Art Kit. We can view the various items that are put for sale, and the admin can edit the details as well as he has the authority to delete the items put for sale. Under article setting, under add article, article type must be selected. Let us select the article type as below. Then the published date must be mentioned. The title of the article must be mentioned here. Once the title of the article is mentioned, the description about the article is required. Followed by the description, the images must be uploaded. So here also we have to upload 5 images. The first image will be the primary image, followed by the 5 images must be uploaded. Then by clicking on submit, the article record will be inserted successfully. This can be viewed under view article. The various articles that has been published can be viewed here, and admin can edit or delete these articles. Now let us log out from the admin. Now let us log in as the artist. The existing artist can sign in and the new users must sign up. Let us do the registration of the artist. The artist must mention their name, then the email ID of the artist must be entered. The password and the confirm password of the artist is required. Then the address of the artist is mentioned here. The country, state, city and the pin code must be entered, followed by mobile number and the secondary number must be entered. The bank name, branch name and IFSC code and the bank account number must be mentioned by the artist. Once all these details are entered, by clicking on click here to register, the registration will be done successfully. Once the registration is successful, the artist can log into the web page. Here to log in, the artist must mention their email ID and their password which they have provided at the time of registration. The artist dashboard is available to view when the artist logs into the portal. The artist can view the various articles and which include blogs and news. Under Art Kit, artists can view the various tools that are required for their particular art, and if they need to purchase, then they can click on view more and they can view it in detail, that is who have posted it, what is the amount that has to be paid. If they wish to buy, they can click on add to cart. If they do not want to purchase anything, then they can just click on the cross mark. And they can also increase the quantity. Once the quantity is increased, automatically the total amount will be summed up. By clicking on confirm your order, the artist can make payment by mentioning their address details. So here 2 options are there to make payment, cash on delivery and online payment. Here we have selected on cash on delivery. So click on submit, the order will be placed successfully. So here we can see the bill, that is the delivery address and billing details, and the order details is available to view. This bill can be printed. Under My Profile, in Update Profile, here the artist can make changes to their profile details. Under Change Password, the password of the artist can be changed by mentioning old, new and confirm password. Under Crafts, put your crafts on sale. So here, by clicking on Put your crafts on sale, the artist can put their crafts for sale. So here, to put the craft items for sale, they must select the category. Once they select the category, they must select the type of the craft and what is the variety of craft they are going to put for sale must be selected, and then the title of their particular item must be mentioned. Then the image must be selected here. There are 5 images which has to be posted. That is for the better understanding of the product or the craft item. So once all the images are uploaded, the quantity, that is how many quantity of items are available with the artist, and what is the type of the quantity, whether it is units, pair or dozen, that must be mentioned. And the description about the item, that is if they want to give more details about the producers, whatever they are going to put for sale, that can be given in the description box. The status must be selected as active, and clicking on submit will put the artwork of the artist for sale. Under View Your Crafts on Sale. So here the artist can view the items whatever they have posted, and they can make changes in that. They can edit it, as well as if they doesn't want to put it for sale, then they can delete it. Under Art Kit Report, here if the artist has purchased any of the art kits from the Art Kit module, then that can be viewed here in this report, and this bill can be viewed and it can be printed. In Hire, here the artist can view the various workers who are wishing to work with the various art. The work profile informs what kind of works they can do, and depending on that, the artist can view the details of the workers. They can download their biodata for more information, and if they wish to send a request to work with them, then they can click on Send Request. So there is a virtual calendar where we can view the schedules of the workers, whether the workers are available on which of the particular dates. So here we can see from 23 to 27 this particular worker is not available, which means he has already agreed to work with someone else. Based on that, the date must be selected. The from date and till date must be selected, and what is the task the worker has to perform, that must be mentioned in the task. So this will make the worker decide whether he wishes to work with the artist. Then the country, state and city of the workplace must be mentioned, and what is the amount the artist is ready to pay for the worker, and what type of payment is that, whether it is a daily wage or a salary. Then any comments or note if the artist wish to convey to the worker, then it must be mentioned in the comments box. By clicking on submit, the work request will be sent successfully. Now we can view the work request sent by the artist to the worker. Here the artist has approved the worker, but the worker has not made any of the updates here. The artist must wait for the updates of the worker. Under View Hired Worker, here the various workers hired by the artist can be viewed. This can be edited also. Now let us log out from artist. Let us log in as a worker. The existing worker can sign in and the new worker must make the registration. Let us make the worker registration. Let us enter the name of the worker, email ID, the password and the confirm password of the worker is required. The address, country, state, city, pin code and mobile number must be mentioned. The biodata of the worker must be uploaded and the work profile must be filled, that is in which the work details and experiences the worker has can be mentioned for the quick reference of the artists. In date of birth, the date of birth of the worker must be mentioned. And in the expected salary, what the salary the artist can be given to the worker, that is the expected salary of the worker is mentioned here. By clicking on click here to register, the worker detail will be registered successfully. So once the worker is registered, he can log in using the login credentials given at the time of registration. But now let us log in as the worker to whom the artist have sent the request. We can view the worker panel. Under Art Kit, the workers can view the various tools required for art, and my account, in my profile, the worker can make changes to their profile details, and in change password, workers can make changes to their password details. In view work details, so here worker can view the requests made by various artists. By clicking on view, they can view it in detail, that is the place of work and all other details. If they wish to approve, they can approve. If they wish to reject, they can reject, or they can keep it on pending also. And they also have they can also send the comment here. By clicking on update, the request of the worker will be sent. Under view your jobs, now we can see that the artist has approved as well as the worker has approved for the job offer of the artist. In work schedule, here the calendar can be viewed and the worker can view on which dates they have approved for working. Now let us log out from the worker. Now let us log in as the customer. To log in as a customer, we must make a registration of the customer if it is a new customer. Now let us make the customer registration. The customer must enter their name followed by their email ID. Then the password and the confirm password of the customer is required. The address of the customer must be mentioned. The country, state, and the city of the customer must be selected. The PIN code must be entered. And the mobile number and the secondary contact number must be mentioned. The customer type must be selected here. The customer type can be customer, interior designer, collector, investor, or owner. Let us select as customer and click here to register. So the customer will be registered successfully. Now let us log in as the customer. by entering the email ID and the password which is given at the time of registration. Once the customer logs in, the customer dashboard is available to view. The customer can view the various blogs related to different articles. Under Art Kit, the customer can view the tools that are required for art. The customer can view the items in detail. If they wish to buy, they can just click on Add to Cart. Under Artist Market, the customers can view the various products put for sale by the different artists. By clicking on View More, the customer can view the details of the artist as well as the details of products and its categories. If they want to purchase, then they can send a request. In a request, they must mention the quantity they require, and under any notes, they can mention if they have any queries related to the produce that is put for sale. By clicking on Click here to purchase request. So here the request will be sent to the artist. Under Purchase Request, we can view the request and the status of the request is pending. If the customer doesn't want to purchase, then they can delete the request, whatever they have made. Now let us view in Customer Update Profile. So here the customer can make changes to their profile details. They can change their customer types here. In Change Password, they can make changes to their password details. Under Art Kit, the customers can view the different art kits, that is the tools that are or equipments that are required for art. So here if they want to purchase, they can click on cart and they can confirm their order. To make the payment, here there are two options, online payment and cash on delivery. Let us select online payment. Let us choose PayPal. While choosing PayPal, we have to log in with the PayPal email ID and the password. We can see that the amount is auto-generated. You can just click on Make Payment and amount will be debited and the order will be placed. So we can view the bill here. This bill can be printed. Under Art Kit Purchase Report, we can view the purchases made by the customers. In Artist Market, view Purchase Request. Here the various requests made by the customer can be viewed, and here we can see that the request is under pending. Now let us log out from the customer. Let us log in as the artist. Using the email ID and the password, the artist can log in. So here we will be logged in as an artist to whom the customer has made the request to purchase the product. Click here to log in. We can view the dashboard of the artist. In Artist Market Sales Report, in View Purchase Request. Here we can view the purchase request sent by the customer. We can delete, the artist can delete, or they can click on Send Quotation. We can see the status is pending. If the artist must mention the cost of the produce. Once the cost of the produce is mentioned, by clicking on Submit, the quotation will be sent to the customer, that is the purchase order will be sent to the customer. Now we can see that status is active. Now in the view purchase order, we can view that the purchase order is sent with the amount to be paid and status is under pending. This is now let us log out as the artist and let us log in as the customer. Let us log in as a customer who have requested to purchase the product from the artist. Using the login ID, there is email address and the password, the customer must log in. Under my account in view purchase request, now we can see that the status is active and there is no action, and under purchase order we can view that there is an order, the status is pending. The amount to be paid is visible now. By clicking on make payment, the customer must make the payment to the artist. So here there is no cash on delivery option. We have to choose online payment itself. So here we are integrated with PayPal. Once the PayPal is logged in, then we can see that the amount is auto generated, and by clicking on complete purchase, the amount will be debited and the amount will be transferred to the artist and the bill will be generated. So once the payment is made, the item will be delivered to the customer. So under view purchase order, we can view that the status is paid now, and under billing report also we can see that the paid amount and this bill can be printed. Now let us log out from the customer and let us log in as the artist. The artist will log in with the email ID and the password. Once the artist logs in artist market sales report under view purchase order, now we can see that the status is paid, the payment is complete, and the purchase billing report can be viewed by the artist. So artist can view the report of purchase and the bill can be printed. Now let us log out from the artist. So this is about the project Handicrafts. Thank you for watching the video. For further queries, kindly visit our webpage. Thank you.